Opposite the wall says this. It says, made repairs up to the point opposite the tombs of David as far as the artificial pool. You see that there's a pool here. Now, now again, no, we'll get to that. Now, again, that doesn't mean that this pool wasn't expanded in later periods. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a pool right here, and you want to make a bigger pool. Why would you leave this pool over here and then go start all over again? You just expand the one that's already there.
Right.
Okay, so we got a pool in front of this. Do you see if that's the house, if that's the tomb of David, artificial pool? And then we have this inscription that was found by Raymond Weil. Now this is, of course, a replica. The original is in the museum that we'll see. Okay, so this is what it says, this inscription, which, by the way, it dates to the 1st century BC. It's a synagogue dedication, and it's in Greek. Why would a synagogue inscription be in Greek at this period? Did the Jews in Jerusalem speak and write Hebrew? Some of them did, right? But some of them were Greek-speaking Jews, because remember, even at this period, Jews are all over the world, and they're coming back to visit these holy places. And if you want to communicate in this period, 1st century BC, 1st century AD, with just Jews, you got to use Greek, because they're all over the world and they speak Greek. It's why the New Testament is written in Greek. It's a letter to all Jews and to all the world, right? It's a writing for that. So this is what it says: Theodotos, son of this other guy, priest and head of a synagogue, son of a head of a synagogue, and grandson of a head of a synagogue, built this synagogue for the reading of Torah and for the teaching and for teaching the commandments. And then it goes on. So there was a synagogue here. We don't know exactly how it was situated or anything like that, because all that's found from it is the dedicatory inscription. But let me ask you this: if you're putting up a synagogue in Jerusalem, it'd be a pretty good place to put it, wouldn't it? In front of the tomb of David.
Man, yeah.
So we have this evidence: Nehemiah opposite the wall, in front of an artificial pool, and where a major synagogue is in Jerusalem.
Would they have used this as an mikvah, knowing there's dead bodies up here, or would this just be an
Well, that's another thing. A famous rabbi named Rabbi Akiva is another historical source that we have for this, and that's exactly what they're worried about in his day. They're worried about that these burials are in here, so are you clean or unclean and all this stuff. And he talks about that there was a drain that they would drain off from these tombs into the Kidron Valley, which means that he sees the tombs of David over on the east side of the city of David. If it's where people go today, up on the Western Hill, you're not going to drain into the Kidron Valley. So there's a lot of line of evidence that points to this is the tomb of David. The people wouldn't have forgotten where the tomb of David is. We know from Peter's sermon that they know where the tomb of David is in his day, and he's not going like this. We know the tomb of David, just everybody knew where the tomb of David was at that time. Okay? Everybody understand? Any questions? Okay. I'm going to shut my thing off. Save batteries.
Thanks, guys.
Again, try to
Yeah, I'll try to hit that.